we talked about small hacks that we really need in our beading fashion, in our beading business. And it was a little hectic that day. Today I am live again, and I want to talk to you briefly about how to, squeeze in time for um craft work, especially for busy people. We are busy people and we don't have time to dilly dally, but we still have time to have fun. Yes. So in this live section, I let me pull it up. It's going to be a very brief one, but we are going to have fun today. So let me know where you are watching from, and let's have fun, you know? Okay. So okay. So once again, hi beautiful people. So let me see. So welcome back to the channel, and here you're going to we talk about basically beading for beginners, beading lovers, and today we are going to talk about beginners becoming beading lovers one step at a time. Yes. Now let me ask you a quick question. Have you ever bought beautiful beads, planned the project, but somehow, right, life got so busy that the beads just sit there? You couldn't, achieve what you wanted to do. Between work, between family, business, a lot of things just got in the way that you could not attend to it. Yeah. Social life, chores, sometimes even finding time to sit down and to bead is really difficult. Yes, it happens to me a lot because the beads are just standing there and nothing to do. So let me know if you have also always have been looking for, you don't have enough time to do some things that you love doing. Especially in the crafters world, you need time. You need time. You need time to, you know, pen it down, sketch what you want. It is intentional. It is something you have to, sit down, create time for. And in between, as life goes on, in between so many things in life, you realize that you cannot even achieve a single beat, even though you are a hobbyist, even though you are so excited with all these little craft works here and there. They realize that at the end of the day, you cannot even achieve anything. Yes, it is really a painful thing. A lot of times, we don't have time to make beads, even though we love it. Let me know if you feel like that too. There are few things you like to do. There are things that you like to achieve, but somehow you don't know have the time to achieve it. Let me know if this thing, if what I'm talking about sounds like you. Now, today's life, we are going to solve this problem. We are going to solve it real time. And we're also going to talk about how to balance life and our beading hobby without stressing yourself so much. And also we are going to talk about how you can actually make time for your creative your creative business, your creative skill, even if you are busy. Yes, we're going to talk about that. Now, let's face it, today we live in a world where everyone's their schedule is full. So like, where do you have time to bead? Like, when do you even make out time to bead? You do not have time. Every day we're on the run, we are moving from one place to the other, we have business. I'm even in my place of work now, and I just found a little time. I said, let me talk about, because this has been on my mind. It has been part of things on my schedule. I said, let me just get it off my chest. Sometimes you could be so involved that even you want to plan it when the kids, maybe when the kids sleep, you may want to plan it during lunch breaks, or you want to plan it, okay, on weekends. That is if you are really lucky. You realize that at the end of the day, you still didn't get that done. I have so many beads that I sketched down, I planned, yet I ended up not completing it. And I've been there too, so that is why I can speak from experience. So today I'm going to share small but powerful tricks that has helped me over time. In between time, I'll just sneak in beading into my daily routine without feeling guilty, and also without feeling overwhelmed. Plus, what part of what we are also going to cover here are the challenges that you probably would face, and I'm going to give you real solutions and that you can start using right after we are done talking about these things real time. So let me talk about the few challenges. Don't mind me, I'm looking outside because as I'm talking about it, I'm still looking at if perhaps patients are coming. So I have to like quickly, arrange myself here. So the first challenge that we are going to talk about is most of the time you feel like you don't have a time in the day to attend to your craft work. So no time for all this. And you have your busy schedule, family, school life, all these things eat up your hours. Okay, let us talk about a solution that really has helped. Micro bidding sections, even if 10 minutes counts. So let's say you have a project to do. Okay, I want to show you one project that I made. I brought it to work. Yeah, if you notice, that is on our that is um my thumbnail. If you notice, I've not even finished it. I just did something. So I've sketched it. After sketching it, took me time to sketch because I had other things in between. So after sketching it, I drew it. So I just needed to string in something in between. So what I did was within 10 minutes, I strung in, it's quite easier to string in something. So within 10 minutes, I will go in, pick some beads. So I arranged it. It was easier for me to do. So I arranged it on my beading tray, pick the necessary beads that I needed, I arranged it on a straight line, pick the necessary beads that I feel that will match this. So after that, I now strung it. I have not even finished it. So this is what micro beading is. Micro beading is you just picking one little moment or the other to, work on the bead, and then you still leave it for another thing. So I was able to get these ones done, and I'm going to do a full video, and I will talk about this bead because this bead I took my time to pick the materials that I use for this project. Yes, I took my time to work on the materials. I picked the materials independently, so somehow it is very likely that I will not have these materials that I got here in my stash because I picked it from different places in my beading room. So micro beading, that this section really counts. Bead at a time. Just pick the materials, even if you pick it for a few minutes. Later on, maybe next tomorrow, you go ahead and do another session. It could be sketch some styles. I wish I came with some with the book. I used to sketch all this that I needed because I sketched a whole lot and it still wasn't clicking before I now decided that, okay, let me align it on the beading tray and start picking and see if something will, click. So, and that was how I was able to get this one that I'm showing you now. Then the next thing you're going to talk about is you keep a portable bead kit nearby. Let's say I came to work today. My work will not allow that because patients come in anytime, and it will be like I am contaminating myself all over again. So, but let's say you are traveling, you're making a little travel, and you lodge in your hotel. So the right thing to do, which has often worked, is I have a small beading tray, a portable beading tray that I made many years ago. That was sometime around 2019, 2019, 2020. Yes, I did. I made that beading tray and I have been using it till date. So that bead, so I use it to prepare my bead kit any place I'm going, so that everything will be in one place. The subsequent shots that you'll be seeing a bead tray made with with an Ankara fabric that I always use. So that is the first one. That's the second one. You keep a portable bead kit nearby you wherever you are going. If you're traveling, wherever you want to go. Now the third one is you idle time. There are some times you are really not doing anything. Maybe you are listening to sermon. I listen to sermon a lot. You are listening to sermon. You are watching TV. You are waiting for appointments. You just use that time to bead in a little, one step at a time. What we are talking about is trying to sneak in a time and few minutes into your bead work, into your craft work, irrespective of the time, irrespective of the fact that you're a busy person. You understand? You just sneak it in this time. So that is what we are talking about. And that is the first one. And before you know it, becomes a routine, becomes something that you do daily, it becomes something that is part of you, and at the end of the day, you have achieved something. So that is the first one. That is the first one. Okay, I want to pick this one. Excuse me, patients might come in anytime. So once they come in, I have to cut off this live and attend to them. Okay, let us look at this one again. Now, this one is we need to talk about another challenge that I often face. I'm telling you that with this, the reasons why we often have these challenges is because we do not have time in the day to attend to these things. And few solutions that you can profile is perhaps you do micro sections like 10 minutes at a time, or maybe sometimes when you use your idle time when you're watching TV or you're watching someone or you're having a quiet morning or something like that, you just keep in that time. So this also works. Now there is another challenge, right? And this challenge is maybe you're feeling guilty for crafting instead of doing important stuff. Like you are feeling like, you know, bidding is a waste of time. Like when there's so much to do. Like I feel like that sometimes, especially when I am at home and there's so much to do. There are a lot of things to attend to. And the next I am off duty, the next day I will be on duty. So I want to maximize the time that I have to do or attend to other things. and now I want to use it to make bead, So this guilt trip thing will just come up and you start feeling like you're not doing your best. You understand? So here's the solution. Instead of you to have it at the back of your mind, just reframe that thought process. Reframe it like beading is self-care, not selfish. So when you have it at the back of your mind, like that is what beading is to you, you realize that you're also taking care of yourself, because this is therapeutic for me. I wouldn't have been at it for many years if I am not feeling something about it, right? So I will get back. Good evening, ma'am. How are you? Fine, ma. Well done, ma. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much, ma. Amen, ma. Thank you, ma. Now go this will say. Yes, ma. Sanji, ma. So the next one is possible solutions, right? We are talking about. So reframe it in your mind that it's not selfish. It's not selfish time you're picking. You just, the self-care. Because I know the satisfying feeling that I feel anytime I work on these beads. It gives me so much peace. I enjoy myself. I feel good anytime I make beads. Yes. So now the second solution I'm going to profile is schedule creative breaks, like coffee breaks. Let's say, yeah, the coffee type. Oh, if I'm staying at home, I like to have sesame snacks, snack bars, and made lots of snacks, chin, and so many things. So I love to have snacks. So just schedule these breaks, and it will help you to, in between time to attend to this. So then thirdly, you explain this to family and friends that this is my recharge time. Nobody should come into my time and tell me one thing. You understand? That is how to actually be empowered, also be in charge of, how you feel. Because sometimes you can just feel guilty, like I feel like I'm wasting my time, that kind of a thing. Yeah. So the other one that comes to play is challenge number 3. Let's say lack of motivation after a tiring day. Hmm. Let's say sometimes when I get back from work, I'm so fagged out, I'm so tired. I won't want to do anything. It will even be too tiring for me to even do anything about. Even my bags, I'll just fling them somewhere and sit down and relax. Because it seems as if I am drained completely. You understand? Even pick up beads after work. So there are solutions to. I have a solution, a solution or two for you regarding this. Set up your space ahead of time. I actually have a beading space, but most times, because when I get back from work, I don't feel like entering there to do anything. I feel it is too clumsy, it is too choky. So I would like to come out in the open space, maybe where TV is playing, where things are happening. So I like to come to the sitting room, place my beads there. But thankfully, thank God, my beading tray is there, so it's easier. Once I have visitors or I have something to do that doesn't require beads to be there, I'll quickly package it in that bead tray. It's a sort of a portable bag, bead kit. I'll pack everything there, and then I am done for that time. So set up your space ahead of time. So I set my space can be anywhere that I'm comfortable. That is where I bead. As well as I have my bead kit with me. That is one. Then the second one is you should start with a super easy project like earrings, like keychains and all that. You know, if you check my previous lives, you realize that there was a time I was working on a a brown bead project. So I first of all I made the earrings. I went ahead to make the necklace. Then I needed to go for the zippers. Had it been I concluded the zippers, I would have also gone for the bag. So to make the piece cohesive. But the once I got trapped with time, so the more the more the more um the projects were becoming tougher, complicated, the lesser time I was having. So I managed to complete the it's not the earring and the necklace, but I couldn't work on the CPAS. I did the base of the CPAS, but I didn't proceed further. And anytime I see it, it is starched somewhere. And one of these days, I know that I'm going to, go there and, pick up from where I left off. I know that. So start with a super easy project like earring, like kitchen, like, bracelet, all these simple ones that you can string. For instance, this one I still have here, you know, I still have here. So this is something you can easily whip in 5 minutes time, you're done. So the first thing first here is to get the beads. Once you arrange the beads, you're good to go. That is how to get this one done. So start with the easy ones and then you're there. Then the next one is use music or a podcast. You know, listen to someone, listen to something. Once you are making all those things, something is going on, it will be fun, you understand? It is a fun thing to even do in the first place. So that is that. Now, the fourth challenge, let's say you're overwhelmed with too many projects. I truly try to give myself time because this can be an issue and you have so many projects and little time to accomplish them. You just, excuse me, you just zone out. You understand? And then you have so many ideas. You are not focusing, you are just overwhelmed. Yes, it happens to me a lot of time. In fact, in my beginning days, it was really a challenge for me. I have so many styles I want to make. I have so many things I want to make. And somehow I just realized that I cannot get anything sorted. So I felt that I needed to do something about it. So the solution I proffered was choose one project per week. So, and that is why I'm telling you this today. Choose one project per week, and you realize that it will be easier. Once you choose one project per week to work on, and then you take your time, take mini breaks, it will be easier for you to achieve, chip in something from time to time. Then now break it into mini steps. For me, it works that way for me. Day one, let's say you use day one to gather your beads, or you use day one to sketch the beads. Let me know if you're getting helpful tips from those live section by giving us a thumbs up. Thank you so much. And let me also know where you are watching from. So let's say that you want to work on this, you break it into mini steps. The one you sketch your bead, you sketch it. I took my time, I sketched it into how I wanted it to be. Of course, I visualized it. And then secondly, I picked the shades that I love, and I brought out so many beads there. And I said, okay, which one should I go for? Ah, excuse me. And that is how I went for the one I'm talking about today, the one I just made now. So I loved the sky blue, it made sense to me, I felt like, oh, this is what I can work on. And I picked it. So I gathered the beads the 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 other day. Then I sketched and sketched and sketched designs, added beads, trying to, add it. There's still, if I get home and I show you the beading tray, there's still some sketches that I am yet to conclude. I'm just looking at them to see whether they actually make sense. You understand? So, and that is that. So each day, portion each day with a particular task, a particular mini task, and you realize that you would finish it in no time. Then celebrate small wins. This one helps me a lot. Any little thing, I'll just take a little time and celebrate myself. Even if you finished, celebrate yourself. Make sure that you are giving yourself the accolade for working hard. It sort of encourages you and gives you a satisfactory feeling of what you are doing. It really works a lot. So now let us see whether you are picking up, and let me know what is your biggest struggle when it comes to finding time to bead. What are your struggles? What are the things that are really difficult for you to um get to? Let's say it may not be beading, it may be any craft work. What are the strongest challenges that you often face when it comes to beading? Let me know in the comment section. I want to read some, and then let me know what you feel. We can interact on this on these solutions and talk about them. Okay. Now, I here's what I want you to do. After this live section, you are going to pick a 10-minute slot tomorrow and beat something, anything. Oh, me, I would suggest that you start with, to me, what is easier for me to conclude immediately once I start is bracelets. Like me, like this one, I just did the bracelet. I've not done the earrings. It's easier for me to make the to do the bracelet, create bracelets. It's easier for me to once I get it together, it's easier for me to get that one done. So get 10 minutes out of your time, pick out 10 minutes and allot beading, bead anything, even if it's just stringing two beads or certain colors. Start working on something. And you don't need magic to create, you don't need hours to create magic. You just need a few mindful minutes each day. It will grow, it will grow, it will grow, it will grow, and your beading skills will be improved, and it will not keep your creative joy alive. So, if you found today's tip helpful, give me a like, share with your crafty friends, and do not forget to subscribe because more time saving beading hacks are coming your way. So let me know if you found this so that we can quickly conclude and then wrap this one up with a flame. Life will always be busy, oh. Don't forget that one. But creativity deserves its space, even if it's small. And then note that beading doesn't have to wait for the perfect weekend. It can be your daily 10-minute joy. It can be your quiet therapy after noise. Let me just know whether you're going to make time for the week. Welcome. Wow, you look so good. Wow, that's so beautiful. Yes, welcome. Okay, so let me know in the comment section and see you next time for another bead friendly chat. Shoes. So the next 30 minutes, I have one samples to work on, and I'm going to, you know, work, and you see, as usual. Okay. So let me know what you think, and that is that. Okay. So I'm going to show you how I made this, and we are going to work on it. Yep. Let me pack up. One convert. Let me tell them. So the subsequent one will be just. Hey. This is my. Going to make this. Oh my papa twist. You mean here? I'm gonna forget it before. I won't miss the level, Chabi. Oh, I love America. I thought you were 4, 5, 10. Awesome, 5, 5. When we had drag it, I bought me 3,000. Mama, price on the gem, remember that twist. My twist on it making me 35. No size 4,000. Opa, the inside cheesy put 3,000. So much are we making her? I mean, chicken Amaka. How did you pick it? A lot. As in the style. I just use simple style. That will not take my time. That will not consume my attach because it's my all I'll be able to attach. A mapper. Meanwhile, Keko cemented the coils. I call in a tiggy and miracle. That's nature coil is. Oh, may or miracle. Tea and miracle. Happy or joy or lose way. That's really fine. I'll go see the style in Chilipa, boom, this big. Follow me on yourself. So, you're playing. I'm okay, then I eat them more. Yeah. I was suspecting someone clothing from that place. Okay. Let you down, young woman. I told you I got it. But I don't have told you all this thing. No one not there by himself. No, for you, not close to him. No way, some people want oh my God, me want to be lying. Oh, they have been not saying, come and sleep in the house. I am just say, come and sleep in the house in case. Na cheme ti ya heba. Let me see can you do. If I am mega, mecha. You'll be there how many watch hours. I've been waiting for food block and one food blocker to come. Today. So that I'm buying help. But I have one. I have one food blocker too. I have one food blocker. Let me go and beat the woman. Oh, just make food blocker and make it wider. Chicken. That's what is meant. So, another food block can be with him get the banyan here. More be I have no choice but to banyan to own it. Then that is one. Then okay, we'll do the end pin. I'll do the again when you pass on oh God damn. Oh no we go. Eating and Bible, then I communicate with no man with you. There was a dark cloud that day.
Mgbe ihe a bidodoro imese mgbe and mgbe ezigbo ndị bịara sị na abakwa m nge this man eji m shop wetete that three that was money Sunday morning eji m shop wetete nke dịka anapịa na-agbọ
Ọ bụ na we stood our ground.
na-agbọ that thing na-agbọ. I think that God just wants to take him. The pain is too much. On Saturday, we made the last 7 months. That first one, not the conscious. This one, God just wants him to rest.
He's scared.
On our way, man, on Saturday, it's like I will die. You must say you will not die. Or say, man, he should go and sleep. Move and go out from this room. You should go and sleep. You must sleep. He's not going anywhere. Oh no. I say, man, you must say, okay, you could die. That woman of God, everything I know, yes. And that woman of God, they sound like going up there, very national hospital, maybe a video. Unlike that woman, good doctor, Madam Graham, sound like that woman. Oh, but don't want to go see no but even with Dr. Bessie can have a child. I just so old. So old. I want to go see why I sing. No, this time, one Dr. Bessie. Nefelisi. I have a there. Yeah, business area. Oxygen. You will drop it. See. When it's about us, call boy, I actually make a gate. More jack and medicate. I'm only an apple to that period. Which I can reach it. What kind of brace will be oxygen? That's in this with cigar. A budget is when you change. I say I feel better. But I say where is my blood? I say it's ready. That the is about to.
Okay, it's maybe
I may maybe I may screen in ever because the ones who confirm one video. So I then may hand let it be. I'm sure you might go made the blood group.
You may cross matching what?
No need of cross matching. No need of cross matching.
It's a mimic cross matching master had that.
So no need of that one. And so and I do not even waste time treating me till you about both can't you that. The first one I'm bang on one upon them one or your conscious or my door and out or my dear and can and monitor and they show. On your journey and I just monitor what you say 75, 77. Also, you're not at a drop of 73, not at 77, 75, 70. The thing, on your way, oh, you are on your black tattoo small. Who are about skinny? If you're working well. Before naming name, and I said, Totomuke fights this, Totomuke fights it. Only if you can sniff it, see a profit. You don't want. Painful with you. At Mona, in a new day, we are like banana. Now, as you may.
Oh, he was going. I didn't know. Okay, the thing made by my father. He was going.
Or sleeping. Or just now, one day I want to see yes. As close as he cannot close it. Say he cannot sleep, he's scared. Don't take this. It will make me good pain because pain is too much. Pain is too much. What's on this is not just hell.
Where's one?
No, honestly, yes, is blood. It's not all the blood they mark you. That's not only been since. But the man's not you. If not for Adina, no look around.
I didn't know about it.
You know, never, but yes, I am dropping at that pregnant. See, all the young was no. I change in hell, Mama, if you hear on Sunday. No good. I'm not epic at the red and not at that confidence. I'm happy to teach. God just wants you But me now be sisi I can get myself. Go one that man to go and rest.
Sure.
I just weekend I pay and I carry. I called today because actually made that surgery. Today on Tuesday. 7.
Ali no bable na nwoke ka ahụ
Now everybody got potassium.
no.
Mama can engineer one of my pants. You also got that pants.
Okay. Ịma ka ihe a si emenụ na ugbu a ka onye ọla ga-agba masị nọ family.
I said that property. And then rubbish.
Not be silent. I will always worship you. I will not be silent. I will not be silent. I will always worship you. As long as I am breathing, I will always worship you. Breathing, I will always worship you. Oh yes, I will always worship you. 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 Ah, la, 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 worship you. Oh, as long as I am. Hello, good evening. From the doctor, right? Thank you for the cross. Ooh, thank you for the sacrifice. La 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 la. No me without you. Bam bam, ba da da da. Da 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 da. Know me without you.